A Children's Book About Fighting by Joy Berry. Help Me Be Good. A Children's Book About Fighting by Joy Berry. This book is about TJ and his sister Tammy. Reading about TJ and Tammy can help you understand and deal with fighting. Tammy says to TJ, "You never play fair." TJ says, "Me? You're the one who doesn't play fair." Mouse thinks, "Uh-oh." Sometimes people get angry and want to fight. When people fight, they can hurt each other's bodies. They can hurt each other's feelings. They can damage or destroy each other's belongings and things around them. Tammy and TJ start to fight. Oof! Oof! Ow! Stop it! That hurts! Ouch! Never do anything to hurt yourself or another person. Do not hit, kick, bite, pinch, or pull anyone's hair. After Tammy and TJ get done fighting, they both think, "Oh, this hurts. Ow. Oof." Never damage or destroy things. Do not hit, kick, or throw things that can be broken or ruined. Tammy and TJ are seeing stars. They still don't feel good. Oh, they think, this hurts. Try to avoid fighting. Stay away from people who always make you angry. Tammy walks away and thinks, "I'm not going to play with TJ for a while. He always makes me angry and then we get into fights." TJ thinks, "What happened?" Mouse thinks, "Maybe I should stay away from these two." Try to avoid fighting. Do not play too roughly. Someone usually gets hurt when people play roughly. The person who is hurt may get angry and want to fight. Tammy sighs, "Oh." And TJ walks away and thinks, "Tammy and I shouldn't play so roughly. Someone always gets hurt." Mouse thinks, "How come I always get hurt when you two play?" Try to avoid fighting. Do not spend too much time with one person. People often fight when they get tired of being around each other. Dad says to Tammy and TJ, "You two fight because you are around each other too much. Both of you need to spend some time apart." TJ thinks, "Yeah, I'm tired of fighting." Try to avoid fighting. Ignore anyone who calls you names or says mean things. Walk away if someone wants to fight with you. Ask your parent or another adult to help you if the person who wants to fight follows you. Tammy rolls up her sleeves and asks TJ, "You want to fight about it?" TJ walks away and says, "No thanks." Mouse thinks, "Not really." You can solve the problems you have with other people without fighting. If someone does something that makes you angry, do not do anything right away. You might get into a fight if you act too quickly. Slowly count to 10 when you are angry to give yourself time to calm down. TJ opens his drawer and says, "My marking pens are gone. I'll bet Tammy took them. That makes me so angry." Mouse thinks, it wasn't me." When you are calm, talk to the person who made you angry. Do not scream. Do not say mean things. Talk about how you feel. Explain why you are angry. Tell the person what you think should be done. TJ walks to Tammy and says, "It really makes me angry when you get into my things without asking. I don't want you to do it anymore." Mouse thinks, "I told you it wasn't me." Give the other person a chance to talk. Listen carefully. Show respect for the other person's thoughts and feelings. Try to understand the other person's point of view. Tammy says to TJ, "These pens aren't just yours. Grandma gave them to both of us." TJ thinks, "She's right. I forgot about that." Mouse thinks, "There are two sides to every story." Decide what to do about the problem after you and the other person have said what needs to be said. There are at least 3 ways to solve a problem. You can do what the other person wants to do, the other person can do what you want to do, or you both can give in some without giving in completely. This is called compromising. TJ says to Tammy, "Okay, the pens belong to both of us, but I want to keep them in my room." Tammy says to TJ, "But I want them in my room." Mouse thinks, "Uh-oh, here we go again." Ask your parent or someone else to help you if you and the other person cannot decide what to do. Listen to the person's advice and then follow it. Mom says to TJ and Tammy, "Since each of you wants to keep the pens in your own room, why not take turns keeping and using them?" Tammy and TJ think about it. Mouse thinks, "Good idea." Fighting can be harmful. When you fight, you might hurt yourself or others. You might damage or destroy something. That is why you should not fight. TJ and Tammy agree. Let's not fight. Let's share. Mouse thinks, "Phew." It is best for everyone when problems are solved without fighting. TJ and Tammy are using the markers, and TJ says, "Hey, this is fun." The end. A note to parents about fighting. Differences often lead to disagreements. Disagreements often lead to arguments. Arguments often lead to fights. While disagreements and even arguments are an inevitable part of human relationships, fighting is not. Fights occur only when people are unwilling or unable to resolve their differences peacefully. The purpose of this book is to explain how fights originate, how they can be avoided, and how they can be handled if and when they occur. Reading and discussing this book with your child can spare him or her from the negative consequences of fighting. It is important to teach your child that it is okay for people to be different from one another. It is also okay for people to disagree. However, it is not okay for people to engage in arguments or fights in which anyone is hurt or property is damaged or destroyed. Realizing that there are always 2 sides to every argument and encouraging your child to try to understand both sides is crucial to helping him or her resolve differences before they turn into fights. Understanding the other person's point of view is something you need to demonstrate. Only then will your child embrace this important social concept and integrate it into the way he or she relates to others. Thank you.